Alright, so Kurt texted me earlier today and wanted me to show you guys how to make a cloth face mask out of a sock. So I had no idea how to do that. I've been all afternoon Googling and looking at videos of people, how they do it. There's all kinds of ways with all kinds of socks, all sizes of socks. So I tried this afternoon at my house with one of my socks. And what I did was I cut, and I don't know how well y'all can see this. I'll try to put it out here where you can see it. So I just cut just behind the heel, cut that completely off, and then I cut the toe completely off, okay? Then I cut about maybe a little more than a 1/4 inch, not quite a 1/2 inch, just a strip up about halfway. Same thing on the other side, so that's your ear flaps. But it was not quite wide enough, so what I did then is I cut out a little smiley face, just a little semicircle. I just folded it over, cut out a little semicircle, and that way when you put it on, you can stretch out. You can choke first, but you can stretch it out to cover your nose and under your chin. But I still think that's not going to be big enough for a man to wear. So I'm going to show you a second way. So just a man's crew sock, and just fold it over about where the heel is. Make sure it's even on both ends. And then I'm going to measure about 4 inches, maybe a little bit more, and cut off the toe and the top. So that's all I'm going to do is just cut off, if I can cut through all this at once, cut off the toe and the top of this, just straight up. Okay, so that's all we did. We cut the top part and the toe. So now all we got is a straight piece of material, but we're going to keep that fold. And then we're going to go back down here to the heel end on the open end of the sock and come in just a little bit, maybe not quite a 1/2 inch. And we're going to cut up. This again is going to be your, this is going to, sorry for the interruptions. This is going to be your earpiece again. If I can get that cut. And we're not going to cut up about halfway or so. Something about like that. Maybe not quite halfway. Then we're going to measure about a little bit more than 3 inches and just cut this top part off just a little bit. Now again, we're cutting the opposite side from the heel. Just a minute, too. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had my left-handed scissors with me. I'm so used to living in a right-handed world. All right, so we want to make sure that's good and straight, so I'm going to try to keep it down here so I can do that. I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off. And I may have to open it up because that's really killing my hands. So we're just going to cut a little bit of that off all the way down as even as we can. Hang on. He has a ball that he's put under the table so that I'll have to get in the floor and get it out. He does that constantly. I know, hang on. So all we've done is cut just a little bit off of the top. So now what we have is this with ear flaps, okay? So you can, so I would fold the top over just a little. You don't have to do any sewing on this. Fold the bottom over just a little, and you could put a paper towel or something else in there to make the mask a little thicker. And then hopefully, let's see, that's gonna go around. And you can fold this down a little bit so you can see where you're going. And that's gonna be a nice little mask. You gotta try it.